Hey everybody. Hey co-op people. I just wanted to add a couple things that I didn't put in our meeting last night in our little Zoom informative thing. I kind of forgot as I was getting kind of long. FYI for the other recording, if you just want to get to the nitty-gritty, you might want to start at around 15 minutes because at first we're introducing ourselves, but there are a few kind of important little things that we talk about, including figuring out how to share cases and things like that. But what I missed on our first meeting was showing folks a couple more things about the UNFI list. As I said in the first meeting, if you're lucky enough to have Microsoft Office, you should be able to both search the UNFI list, which is also has usually like, I think it says January to December biannual copy of or something like that in the attachments to your email. And that is the United Natural Foods list, and that's the gigantic 30,000 item list. The other lists are short enough that you can really just slowly scroll through and note the things that you'd like. The UNFI list is going to have anything that you can think of that you get at a natural food store anywhere in the US. You should be able to find it in there. And I'm going to share my screen and show you that document to just show you a couple more important bits of info. So here I go to do that. Here it is. So the thing that I wanted to let people know about this list. So here we are at the top and we have the line numbers. We can close that, I think. And sorry, can I just get rid of that so maybe we can see a little bit bigger and better. We have the line numbers along the side. And I didn't mention that in column A, you have your category. So the first category is bulk. The next category, and I can email you this if it helps you, is grocery, I believe. And in this instance, okay, let me find it for you guys. In this instance, bulk starts on line 7, refrigerated starts on line 463, frozen starts on line 3,502, pet supplies starts on line 6,364, grocery starts on line 7,014. These lines can change as they add and remove items from the catalog, but right now that's where it stands. And then grocery goes all the way from 7,000 to line 21,593, which is where personal care starts. And then the vitamins and supplements are at line 25,590, and non-foods are at line 27,658. So that said, I just wanted to let you know, line A, you have that. Line B is a little interesting because you have the brand alphabetically. So in line A, we have bulk. So any of the brands in bulk will be in line B. So Albanese is one brand, and it's gummy bears, ironically, is the first item on our list. 5-pound bags, so it's for like a bulk bin. And then you have the Allburger brand. And then under the brands in the same column will be a subheading like bulk, or under the brand Arrowhead Mills will be a subheading like flowers in this case as you scroll down. And then we might have beans without necessarily a brand name, so I think they're probably food service. These icons are really interesting in column E because when I cut and paste those into my email, then and only then can you see what they actually are. Like they didn't download to my email. Okay, brief. If she's panting in my speaker, I'm sorry. But this is Hildy. So in that column, if you cut and paste it is the only way that I've been able to see what those codes are. So for example, this one that looks like I think it looks like the Taurus sign, like a circle with 2 horns sticking out of it. When you cut and paste it, it's the underscore symbol, which means, and I'll show you, it means 100% organic. So this is in the tab on the bottom of the UNFI list. You have July through December 2022, and then you have symbols. The symbols are N contains sugar, S artificial ingredients. So maybe someone else has a better way of getting this to format over different platforms, but for me, it looks funny until I cut and paste it, and then I can see these symbols like that. The underscore means 100% organic, and the H means 95 to 99% organic. The K means gluten-free, et cetera, et cetera. So you'll see that in your little bottom tab there. And the easiest thing to do when you want to order this is just cut and paste, just highlight the entire line, right click on it, copy it, and then go over to your email and paste it. I'm not going to do that right now, but so as I said, this column has names, and then underneath, like Bob's Red Mill, they have coconut flakes, rolled oats, and then another Bob's Red Mill, which is in all caps. Category is flour and baking products. So these are the bulk Bob's Red Mill products. So when you go down to grocery, which I don't remember, 7,000 I think was the line that I said. So let's scroll super duper fast. This doesn't happen so well in Google Docs in my experience. See, I'm still in these other, I'm in grocery already. It looks like. So I could find Bob's Red Mill under here, but for example, I could find, I'm in refrigerated, that's right. But again, you're going to see the brand in all caps, and then the subcategories of that brand in regular caps and lowercase. So here's a brand, Suja, and then what different things Suja offers, and then these are the individual products. So that was my little brief thing. I just wanted to show you guys about how to navigate this specific list. Again, just cut and paste it into the email. Column K has your wholesale price for the case. Column J says whether it's available in a case, or in some instances, I'm trying to scroll through, it's not very often, we can order eaches, mostly in the supplements I've seen, because all these are case. And the quick case, for example, okay, here's a burrito, 100% plant-based burrito by Daya, that vegan brand. The Santa Fe burrito, you have to get 12 of them, and each of them are 5.64 ounces. In column H, you're finding that out. That's how many are in the case. I is what the wholesale price would be for one of those burritos. K is the wholesale price for the case that you are indeed required to buy if you want to get it or split with your friends. And then that price in column K is what you're going to multiply by 1.1, which is a 10% markup to cover our costs through the co-op and help us raise money to open our store and all that good stuff. So yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say. Again, thousands of items. Before I was able to download it as an Excel and I was in the Google Docs with it, knowing those line numbers that I listed earlier and that I can email to you or post in the Facebook group was what helped me to then navigate each category and get to like these are still frozen. I want to say these are all frozen items. You find the brand alphabetically, and then under that brand you can find the different like categories of things that they carry. And I'm just trying to get to grocery to show you guys how these columns. This column A right here is where grocery starts, 7,014. And the first alphabetical brands are going to be the ones that start with numbers, like 1907 New Zealand water, since it starts with the number 1, 2 Gringos, since it starts with the number 3, 3 dragons, and so on. So, and then the categories of each one. If you guys have questions, once again, please get in touch through email or Facebook. And even though you're seeing my face a lot, I just remember there's a whole group of us, and you can be one of the helpers too if you choose. We have a lot of volunteer board members that are helping put this in motion, and we need more helpers, and we need people to help meet the truck when it comes, and we need people to help us manage our budget and eventually write grants and all these other things. So thank you, Marlena, for being the person always setting up the Zoom so we can have it recorded, and we'll be posting this soon. Bye-bye.